Your car refuses to start this morning, and the mechanic hands you a quote for $200. Wait before you sign that estimate. What you're about to discover in the next few minutes will revolutionize your approach to car mechanics. These 10 confidential techniques, jealously guarded by professionals, can transform any capricious vehicle into a reliable machine without spending a single cent. From electronic resets to sensor calibrations, each method holds its own restorative magic. Technique number 1 is so fearsomely effective it can metamorphose a sluggish engine into a higher-forming powertrain. Mechanics protect these secrets like treasure. But today I am giving you their most powerful methods. Stay focused because each tip surpasses the previous one in effectiveness. Missing even one of these techniques could cost you thousands of euros in unnecessary interventions. You should know that 90% of car breakdowns are electronic in origin, not mechanical. Manufacturers deliberately program safety modes that limit your vehicle's performance. These protection protocols activate alerts even for minor malfunctions. The result? Your car appears gravely ill when it simply needs a digital reset. Workshops exploit this lack of knowledge to bill for complex interventions. They often replace perfectly functional parts due to a lack of precise diagnostics. Ready to become your own automotive expert? Let's begin immediately. First technique, perform a complete startup cycle in 3 successive phases. When your dashboard looks like a nightclub with its flashing lights, this procedure can eliminate most phantom alerts. Modern computers accumulate parasitic data that disrupts their normal operation. These electronic modules have volatile memory that retains temporary errors. The accumulation of this data creates conflicts between the different onboard systems. Your vehicle then enters a degraded operating mode that limits its performance. The warning lights on the dashboard indicate these internal conflicts without revealing their true origin. This startup cycle technique forces a complete synchronization between all the computers. The method consists of turning the key to the on position without starting the engine. Hold this position for exactly 8 seconds to allow for a full self-diagnosis. During this phase, each electronic module performs a check of its internal parameters. The sensors transmit their reference data to the main computer, then cut the power for 5 seconds before repeating the operation. This interruption forces the erasure of temporary data stored in the cache memory. Repeat this cycle 3 consecutive times, scrupulously respecting the timings. With each sequence, the electronic modules perform an internal check and eliminate temporary error codes. This technique literally forces your vehicle to forget its minor malfunctions. Manufacturers integrate this function into their diagnostic protocols without revealing it to the public. Only factory-trained technicians know this secret procedure. Second technique, calibrate the throttle body with the accelerator pedal. If your engine hesitates during acceleration or exhibits unpleasant jolts, the problem often comes from a desynchronized throttle body. This crucial part controls air intake and can lose its reference settings. The modern throttle body operates entirely by electronic command. It replaces the old mechanical cable system used for decades. A stepper motor controls the opening of the throttle according to the computer's orders. This servo mechanism can lose its reference position following a power cut. Your engine then receives inadequate amounts of air, which disrupts combustion. Symptoms include misfires, hesitations, and excessive consumption. This desynchronization also affects performance during acceleration. Get behind the wheel and turn the key to the on position. Check that all the dashboard lights come on correctly. Now press the accelerator pedal all the way to the floor and hold it for a precise 15 seconds. During this period, the engine computer relearns the extreme positions of the throttle. The system memorizes the closed position corresponding to idle. It also records the maximum opening position for full loads. This dual reference allows for precise dosing of the admitted air. Then gradually release the pedal and start the engine normally. You will immediately notice a significant improvement in throttle response. This procedure eliminates misfires and makes driving smoother. Acceleration becomes instantaneous and consumption normalizes. Some vehicles require holding a speed of 1,000 RPM for 1 minute after this procedure. Third technique, reset the immobilizer with the original remote key. Your car stubbornly refuses to start despite a battery in perfect condition. The immobilizer system has probably desynchronized and no longer recognizes your legitimate key. This electronic security can sometimes become your worst enemy. Manufacturers have widely adopted these systems to combat theft. Each key has a unique electronic chip that communicates with the computer. This communication occurs via radio frequency on a protected band. Electromagnetic interference can disrupt this delicate link. Your mobile phone or other electronic devices sometimes create this interference. An electrostatic discharge can also corrupt the system's memory. The result? Your vehicle considers you a potential thief. The engine refuses to start despite all your efforts. Take your original key, the one provided by the manufacturer, and insert it into the ignition switch. Avoid using a spare key or a copy, which could worsen the problem. Turn it to the on position without engaging the starter. Simultaneously, press the lock button on the remote for exactly 12 seconds. This action triggers a forced recognition sequence. The immobilizer system compares the key's code with the one stored in memory. Some models require repeating this sequence up to 5 times. Wait 30 seconds between each attempt to avoid a permanent lockout. This manipulation forces a new recognition between your key and the security system. Your vehicle will once again agree to start normally. The immobilizer warning lights go out, and the engine returns to normal operation. If this content fascinates you and you want to discover other automotive secrets, subscribe to this channel right now. Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my exclusive revelations. Your support motivates me to share more and more professional techniques. Fourth technique: purge the capacitors by disconnecting the battery. Your car's electronic components store energy even when the engine is off. This residual charge keeps the memory of temporary faults active. First, disconnect the negative terminal, then the positive terminal of your battery. Then touch the two cables together for 10 seconds to create a controlled discharge. This operation completely empties the capacitors of the electrical system. Leave the cables disconnected for exactly 20 minutes. All the computers lose their backup power and erase their volatile data. When reconnecting, connect the positive terminal first, then the negative. Your vehicle will automatically perform a general recalibration of its parameters. Fifth technique: reset the position sensors with a diagnostic scanner. A 30-year-old OBD scanner can solve problems that even mechanics struggle to identify. These devices democratize access to professional diagnostic functions. The OBD port is a direct window into your car's brain. It allows you to query all the computers and modify their parameters. This tool connects to the diagnostic port located under your dashboard. Look for a rectangular connector near the steering column. Some manufacturers hide this port behind a removable cover. It not only allows you to read error codes, but also to erase them permanently. Reading the codes reveals the complete history of malfunctions. Each code corresponds to a specific sensor or system. Select the Erase Codes function and validate the operation. This action deletes all alerts stored by the computers. But most importantly, use the often overlooked Recalibrate Sensors function. This option resets all the adaptive parameters your engine has learned. Modern computers continuously adapt to your driving style. They modify their parameters to optimize performance and consumption. These adaptations can sometimes deviate from optimal settings. Your computer returns to its factory settings and operates as it did on day one. This technique eliminates malfunctions related to faulty learning. Performance returns to its original level. Consumption stabilizes according to the manufacturer's specifications. Sixth technique: perform a complete reset of the engine computer, ECU. Locate the fuse box in the engine compartment and identify the main fuse. It is usually the largest one, clearly marked ECU or computer. This fuse protects the main power supply of the engine computer. Its value varies between 15 and 30 amps, depending on the model. It often has a distinctive color to facilitate its identification. Consult the diagram glued to the cover of the fuse box. Remove it gently using the plastic pliers provided. Avoid using metal tools that could create short circuits. Check the condition of the fuse by observing its internal filament. A faulty fuse has a broken or blackened filament. Leave it disconnected for exactly 10 minutes. This duration allows the computer to completely lose its volatile memory. The internal capacitors discharge gradually. All erroneous adaptive parameters are permanently erased. The computer loses all trace of its past malfunctions. It returns to its original configuration and forgets its bad habits. This technique resolves problems of irregular idle and engine hesitation. It also eliminates overconsumption linked to poor learning. When reinstalling, check that the fuse is correctly positioned. A bad contact would compromise the effectiveness of this procedure. The first start may require a few extra attempts. Seventh technique, calibrate the mass airflow math sensor by temporary disconnection. This crucial sensor measures the amount of air being drawn in by your engine. It provides this information to the computer, which doses the fuel accordingly. Incorrect dosing causes misfires, power loss, and overconsumption. When it becomes deregulated, your vehicle may experience power loss or overconsumption. This component uses a heated wire to measure the airflow. Dust particles gradually foul this sensitive wire. This fouling falsifies the measurements and disrupts combustion. The sensor then transmits erroneous values to the computer. Your engine receives an inadequate air-fuel mixture. Locate this sensor between the air filter and the intake manifold. It looks like a small cylindrical housing through which the intake hose passes. Its electrical connector usually has 4 or 5 wires. Carefully disconnect its electrical connector with the ignition off. Handle this connector with care to avoid damaging the contacts. Wait 5 minutes before reconnecting it firmly. This manipulation forces the sensor to find its reference values again. The computer erases the erroneous data stored in memory. It restarts its calculations with neutral parameters. Your engine immediately regains its optimal performance and normal consumption. This simple technique avoids a costly replacement of the sensor. It solves 80% of the problems related to this component. Eighth technique, reset the electronic accelerator pedal. Modern vehicles have abandoned the traditional accelerator cable in favor of an electronic system. This position sensor can become decalibrated and cause unpredictable reactions. Turn the key to the on position without starting the engine. Quickly press the accelerator pedal 4 times in less than 6 seconds. This sequence forces the system to relearn the minimum and maximum positions. Your pedal regains its original sensitivity and precise reactions. Jolts and abrupt accelerations disappear instantly. Ninth technique, purge error codes with the brake technique. Disconnect the negative terminal of your battery and keep it aside. Now press firmly on the brake pedal for 30 seconds. This action discharges the capacitors of the braking system that store energy. These components hold certain temporary error codes in memory. The forced discharge erases this parasitic data and clears the system memory. Then reconnect the battery and start normally. Many dashboard warning lights will turn off as if by magic. 10th technique, perform a complete learning of engine parameters. This ultimate technique combines several procedures for a total reset. Start your engine and let it warm up to its operating temperature. Then maintain a constant speed of 1,500 RPM for 2 minutes. This phase allows the computer to memorize the new idle parameters. Gradually accelerate to 3,000 RPM and stabilize for 1 minute. Repeat this ramp up to the red line, then slowly come back down. This complete programming resets all the adaptive parameters of your engine. Your vehicle regains its original performance and optimal behavior. You have just discovered 10 professional techniques that are worth more than any mechanical training. These secret methods can save you thousands of euros in repairs. If you found these revelations useful, support this channel by subscribing immediately. Hit the notification bell to be the first to receive my next discoveries. Also, share this video with all the motorists in your circle. In the comments, tell me which technique you are going to test first. I personally read every message and respond with tailored advice. Your testimonials inspire the content of my future videos. My next revelations will be even more spectacular with secrets the automotive industry prefers to keep hidden. Do not miss this exclusive information that will change your view of mechanics. See you very soon for even more revolutionary techniques that will definitively transform your relationship with the automobile. The next revelations will include audio diagnostic methods to identify breakdowns by sound. I will also reveal how to double the life of your engine with secret maintenance techniques. You will discover tips to improve performance without costly modifications. These professional secrets will save you thousands of euros while optimizing your vehicle. Don't forget to share this video with all the car enthusiasts in your circle. Together, we can democratize technical knowledge and break the monopoly of repair shops. Your support helps fund my research and investigations into the automotive industry. Every subscription encourages me to reveal more secrets jealously guarded by professionals. Get ready to discover methods that will revolutionize your approach to car mechanics. The next episode will be dedicated to techniques for regenerating anti-pollution systems. You will learn how to clean your particulate filter without costly garage intervention. These procedures will allow you to maintain your vehicle in perfect working order. Hit the notifications now so you don't miss any of these exclusive revelations. You've just unlocked 10 secret techniques that repair shops desperately try to hide. From now on, you hold the power to turn any stubborn car into a reliable machine without spending a single cent. But remember, this is only the beginning. In the upcoming episodes on Car Fix Free, I'll reveal even more shocking secrets, how to diagnose engine problems just by listening to the sound, and the hidden trick to clean your anti-pollution system without ever stepping into a garage. If you truly want to save thousands of euros and beat those ridiculous repair bills, hit subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single secret. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, because everyone deserves to know the truth that workshops will never tell you. This is Car Fix Free, where everyday drivers become real car experts. See you in the next video, where another hidden secret will forever change the way you look at your car.